Hello, friends. James Stevenson back with another episode of Who's Hating Hard on Tesla Today? Once again, it is Tesla FUD Boss. You may remember him as I check in with my co-host Loki. You may remember Tesla FUD Boss from doing a Tesla versus Enron comparison using somebody else's old, outdated, low image quality graphic. Well, let me hit the Who's Hating Hard on Tesla Today sizzle uh, graphic before I share my desktop with you and show you that it's still up to that. So I had recorded my video updating the old Tesla charts, Tesla versus Enron chart, and featuring his previous tweet about Tesla versus Enron. He keeps doing it, and people keep giving him likes for it, saying today's 5% drop is the beginning back on February 20th. Tesla Q soon. Book it. Walls are closing in. SOS. Was this tweet? What do we see here on the chart? Well, he must have found somebody else's chart from like September of 2022. I think that's where this peak happened, or 2021 maybe. I forget. Dutchy Wiegans had it nailed in one of his tweets on a previous tweet we saw from FUD Boss at Tesla FUD L. I have speculated that the L may stand for loser. We don't know. It doesn't say in his profile bio, but yeah, this is the poor graphic quality. That's not my machine glitching or anything. This is just the level of quality content you get if you follow FUD Boss at Tesla Fuddle, where he got 158 likes and 28 retweets on this. Uh, yeah, and then he's got a fun little graphic on earnings there. Brandon Smith replying, "Thanks for reminding me to continue pouring my savings into Tesla." FUD Boss saying, "Stock is down 50% and tanking more by the day." Yeah, how many times Tesla has drawn down more than 50%? A lot of times. Those who bought and held from day one are very happy they did, despite all those 50% drawdowns. Pretty funny. Pretty funny stuff here. Jimmy saying booked. Fudboss saying you'll be wrong. Tesla has declining deliveries and earnings. Now those are just lies. Tesla reported record deliveries and record earnings by the gap measure, which is the one you have to use if you want to compare against other companies, because gap is the only one where everybody follows the same rules. For non-gap, you've got more flexibility in terms of what you think is a useful measure of profitability for your company or your particular situation. Growth company is a myth, he says. That's so funny. Yeah, try charting the numbers and you'll see that it is a growth company. It's growing every year. The revenues go higher every year. The deliveries go higher every year. That's a growth company. Even if the earnings don't go up every year, in a situation like last year with a whole lot of price cuts or what have you. Yeah, very, very funny that there's a bunch of Tesla haters out there. I mean, he finds a funny GIF every now and then, I guess. I would rather he tweet GIFs like this than borrow somebody else's super old, super funny, disproven graphic here. And if you didn't see the chart that I updated, let me very, very quickly show you what it looks like by dragging my other window on here. Well, I made it too small, didn't I? Let's zoom in here a little bit more. Yeah, so Tesla Charts sent out this tweet over here that I've screenshotted a long time ago comparing Enron versus, he said Telsa, Telsa, little typo there, and didn't notice it and tweeted it anyway. And tagged it at Tesla Charts before Tesla Charts even had their own watermark with the carnival barker with the stick or the cane. Before they even had that, they had made this Tesla versus Enron stock trading chart using the then all-time high of $385 pre-splits. So you got to divide that number by 15 to know what stock valuation that was in today's money. But yeah, if you update this chart, it gets real hard to read, as I have done here. Here's my updated chart, which I tweeted out the other day. So here's the current valuation of Tesla versus where it was in 2017. If you index it off the high at the time in early 2018, then Tesla stock is worth, you know, almost 8 times as much now as it was back then. Yet, you will still find folks who praise, folks in the Tesla Q community who praise Tesla charts as having been prescient and ahead of his time. Super funny. All right, so that's your update on FUD Boss. And that's my video for today. So with that, I will check back in with Loki before I outro and say thank you for watching today's video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to subscribe to me, or if you want to follow me, you can do that on YouTube or on X. And thank you to my 2 executive producers, Kathy Kitchler and Rebellionaire.com, and I'll see you in the next one.